Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll walk you through both manual and automated ways to hunt the recent critical React2Shell vulnerability. This approach can help you land a high-impact bounty even if you're just getting started. By the end, you'll know exactly how to hunt this issue more efficiently and with confidence. As always, remember that ethical hacking requires proper authorization. Make sure you have explicit permission before testing any assets. This video is for educational purposes only. Let's get started. First, you can use Shodan Search and FOFA dorks to easily identify a large number of targets that are vulnerable to this issue. For this proof of concept, I will be using Shodan. Simply enter the dork, click the More button, select the IP and domain option, and use my bookmarklet to download the results as a text file, exactly as I have done in previous videos. After this, simply run a nuclei scan on this list and you will uncover some vulnerable hosts. To save time, I have already completed this step. Now, let's go ahead and open these sites in the browser. Next, use this browser extension. It will automatically detect if the site is affected by the CVE. From here, you can probe the target and even execute OS commands directly. Isn't it incredibly simple to exploit? Let's test another site. This one appears patched, so nothing is showing up here. Let's check others as well. Perfect. This one is functioning. You can read the etc password file and the shadow file with ease. I also manually discovered this target, which granted direct access to the admin dashboard. I have already reported this instance. Let's check a few more. Please remember, make sure you do not perform any malicious actions. Simply report these findings to their security team. I am demonstrating this strictly for the POC so you can understand it properly. Now, let's perform this the manual way using some alternative methods. Capture the request in Burp Suite and send it to the repeater. Be sure to change the request method to post. Copy the payload that I will provide in my article and send the request. As you can see, we get the output directly in the response body. Do the same and copy this request payload to get the output in the response header. Cool, it is working perfectly. Regarding the calculator pop-up, you can use this payload, but note that this will only display the pop-up when you run it locally. Now, let's attempt an out-of-band method using Burp Collaborator. Simply paste this payload, replace it with your Burp Collaborator domain, send the request, and check your Collaborator client. You can see we received an HTTP callback from the source IP. You can also refer to this as the origin IP. This is extremely useful for performing SSRF. Now, let's use this payload. It will read the etc_pass.wd file and deliver the output response to the Collaborator server. Make sure to replace the Collaborator domain. And perfect, you can view the response from the server. We have seen 3 techniques to exploit this vulnerability. Now it is time for the runtime shell. Just paste this payload and send the request. This chain allows an attacker to inject a runtime-only command execution on the /exec endpoint into the Node.js HTTP server for as long as the affected process remains alive. After this, use this curl command to call the exec endpoint that was created in memory and instructed on which system command to run. That site did not work just now, so I can demonstrate it on a different domain. Perfect, now you can see the response. You can also access this directly in the browser itself and simply run any OS command from there. Make sure not to engage in any illegal activity and perform any harmful action. I also tested this on other domains and it is working flawlessly. Additionally, Burp Suite has added detection for the CVE, so you can simply run an active scan and it will identify the vulnerability very easily. I hope all these methods are helpful and assist you in scoring some high bounties. I have shown you this in a very easy and concise way. If you want to learn more techniques for this, you can read my detailed Medium article on this topic. It will help you understand it more easily, along with other bypass methods. That's a wrap for today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you're always updated with our latest content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.